Well, today's going to be a different walk than yesterday. It's a cool day, sunny. You'll see the video quality is different because I forgot to charge my other phone, so oh well. We're going to walk up Mynydd, which is a Celtic sacred site above the town of Newport. It'll be the giant mountain that I biked around 2 days ago. We're gonna walk it instead, and hopefully get some great vistas in this beautiful weather. Hi, little calves. How are you guys? These things are so sharp. As you can see, we've climbed pretty high up already. Expect the view at the top to be spectacular. You can see how J.R. Tolkien modeled the Shire after this section of Wales. He vacationed up in this valley most summers of his childhood. I have a couple minutes till the top. Really close now. This trail is no joke. Further climb to the peak. The sun looks like it's going to work out with us really well today. We should be able to see down to Fishguard, Strumble's Head, and all the things you've learned about so far. Now this is some sort of old stone structure. I'm not sure if it was demolished or what. Two square lines of look at this. Oh, you can see the old stone hut where the layouts are. Neolithic times, probably 4,000 years ago. And that's out beyond your Swansea, out there. And that's the valley. There, the bridge that I ate lunch on is right along there, and Bessie's is right about there. That's the Gwaun Valley and the Perdilly Hills. And that right there is an ancient wooded forest up top. Lillithwen, something like that. In between, so you can see out to the sea. There's Fishguard and Goodick. The large mountain straight across there would be what we hiked up yesterday to the fort. And Dina's Head, the town of Newport. And up here we have the Nevins, and the Nevins River Valley, where we fished. And Snowdoa's out there. Carmarthen, where Merlin's from, is that large mountain over there. The large brown one in the distance. And the Perdilly Hills, again, block any view of the southern coast. My simple meal of duck pate and farva bread, which is, this one's fried, which is made out of seaweed. Well, as you can see, we made it to the top of the peak. The views are breathtaking. see everything I've done on my trip. I can point it out and see all the locations, and this will be a good final day, but I still have quite a few left.
You get lost.
Oh, in these woods here.
It's not waymarked very well at all.
I see.
And the last time I was in it, a few months ago now, they had a diversion. They were doing some logging, forestry work, and the trouble was they hadn't signposted the diversion, and I ended up not knowing quite where I was. And it's a bit wet.
We're going to make our way down this path to what is called a group of standing stones. A marker point, most likely not a burial chamber, some sort of marker point for sacred reasons. A Neolithic burial chamber. This is our first good look down at the town of Newport, down here. And you can see why most of the Neolithic people built their residences up here on the cliff faces. The view is spectacular. You can see other people moving, coming up, ships coming through, because there's an active trading community throughout most of the Celtic and Viking world. Came right into this harbor 3,500, 4,000 years ago. That concludes most of my hike. When I woke up this morning, I went to the library for a while, and it was so rainy. I never expected the day to turn out like this. Instead, to walk in this almost like moonscape place. I think I'll head down now, down to Newport. This is called the Ancient Crossroads. Okay, this is a bonus. At the crossroads, there was a guy coming up in the cart, and I guess he makes mead. Locally made mead. So we're gonna see what mead tastes like. Christ. Okay, it tastes like honey and vodka. Wow. Well, the last part of my trip just now sucked. I am soaking wet, covered in mud. The trail I was on sort of disappeared, and I had to walk through the moors. And it's those small shrub prickers and mud. Now I found this road. It goes downhill, so we're trying to get down to the butcher shop because I want to buy a venison steak for tonight. And he said he'll be open until 5:30, and he'll make sure he waits because I know what he knew was at the top of the mountain. This is the town of Newport. I've been here a few times for a couple of my trips, and I'm going to the Castle Inn after I pick up my venison. We have like 4 minutes to get there, so it's going to be kind of close. Today we went with Scottish venison, wild-caught Scottish venison, and with a Stella. Here's the kitchen. And I got it from TJ Davis, the butcher that I've been going to up in Newport after my walk. So